Was that the bite of 87?
Whoops, sorry guys, I was speaking the wrong language. This is the Halo Infinite Banished Ghost figure. It's the new World of Halo scale, whatever the heck that means. Here it is. It was released this year. It's a box, you can see. It's Halo stuff. You got Master Chief. Lots of Master Chief. It's kind of a boring box, not gonna lie. You got the UNSC logo. Kind of weird because it's a Covenant. It's a Covenant vehicle. Alright. Well, is it Covenant technically if it's banished? I don't even know. Can I get this thing open with my claws? I really hope I can. I can't get this thing open with my fingers. I'm going to have to use my Indonesian Kilwong to get it. Let me find it. Where is it? It's on the wall. Can I get it? There we go. Alright. Say hello. Hello. Alright, this thing is Jazwares, by the way. The figure we're looking at today. I forgot to mention that. Alright. Look at this. It's like butter. Just like the BTS song. And I know, yes, it's a kind of weird blade. But, hey, I like weird things. Alright, why don't we put that away before we kill anyone. Alright. Can it open? Yes! Woo! Oh, there's more tape, of course. I'm gonna get my Kilwang. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But, hey, I have it. It was cool. Maybe someday I will review my big sword. Alright. Here we go. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. This box is a very Jazwaresy box. Pretty empty on the inside. And the packaging is pretty not, I don't want to say boring, but there's not a lot going on there. And here we go. It's a big bubble with your man. And very similarly to last episode, I'm going to, I'll just shut up for a minute and then you guys, I'll check back in with you guys in a couple minutes. So just enjoy my ripping, and I will put, a timestamp for you guys. So peace out for a minute. Alright, here we have the Elite Warlord. I believe it's Warlord, right? Yes, Warlord. And he's pretty cool. A lot of people bought this just for this figure. And you can see, he's a pretty good scale. He's quite a beefy boy. He's kind of supposed to pair with like a G.I. Joe sort of deal. So, you know, I say it's a pretty good scale. And this man is jam-packed with articulation. You can get him. I always like to do this with like with the old Elite figures I used to get. Have them stand up super straight and have them like, you know, 9 inches freaking tall. I don't know, the good old days. And you can just hear the ratchets have this really unique sound that almost sound like bone crunches. It's pretty cool. This man has a really unique paint job, I gotta say. It keeps on rubbing off on me a little bit, but it looks like fiberglass armor. It's really kind of out there and unique, but it's this kind of orangey, goldy, bronzy color. Closer to orange, I would say. I dig it. He's probably the best feeling part about this combo pack. He doesn't have anything in the ankles. We're going to kind of go back to the articulation real quick. His legs, his first knee has a pivot and it can bend 90 degrees. His second knee can rotate, and of course it can bend 90 degrees. And again, just listen to that sound. It's like it's so good. It's like ASMR. I like it. And his legs are pretty average, his thighs, but they're really loose, which is kind of frustrating, especially right out of the box. You know, I did have some trouble getting them out of the box, but dang, his legs are freaking loose. It's really irritating to me. I don't think there's any waist articulation. I've seen some people complain about that. It kind of feels like there should be, but there's really not. And his arms can rotate at the shoulder, and this piece is kind of rubbery, so you can bend it a little bit. It's very restricted. You only can get it to move in about one click in each direction. Same thing with his elbows, but his elbows, you know, they spin around, and his hand is on a nice little juicy ball joint. I'm happy with the hand articulation, and his head is kind of stiff. You can look left to right, but I'm having a hard time moving it. He has some rubbery bits for his kind of like cresty thing, and his big face orifice, which is pretty creepy. Overall, very awesome figure. Pretty nice. He has his little fingers, which are karate grip action, and that leads right into the quote-unquote energy sword. I think that's what they call it on the box. It's pretty cool. The paint job on it, I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, all they painted is the handle, but you know, it's silvery and halo-y, and it has the glowy, bladey bits and all the bits. It's pretty good. It's not too much of a challenge to get him to hold it. The whole figure is pretty malleable, if I'm gonna be honest. So his hands are especially rubbery, and it's pretty easy to get him to grip it and poke people with his pokey glowy stick. You know, I think that looks pretty great. It is a little bent. Sometimes it do be like that, but happens to the best of us. All right, now here's the Banished Ghost. This thing is a little weird. Let me pull out the instructions. I'm gonna be honest. Some of the plastic does not feel like the highest of quality on this thing. It's just weird. All right. How does this go together? I think I have this backwards. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I have it backwards. If you look closely, it's hard. It's like impossible to see, but there's little R's and the L's on each of the little wings. I would definitely not recommend trying to force it in like I'm trying to do. It doesn't seem to be working too well. It's backwards. It's backwards. Let me fix it. Alright, I fixed it. This thing is kind of a pain in the booty hole to line up. Alright, so first you want to take the cannon. You want to make sure... I have it upside down, don't I? You want to make sure that the little rectangle on the inside of the circle of the cannon is on the top. You want to make sure everything is all snug. Then you just want to shove this in. It does not rotate, so you have to get it just right. There's like a little slot. You got to push it in. And do the same on the other side. The cannons do apparently articulate. I couldn't really get them to rotate too good on mine. And there's freaking flash on this thing, man. Gosh, that's irritating. I don't know. We'll talk about that more in the price section. All right, here we kind of go. Let me just come on. There we go. All right, let me get all. There's like stuff from the plastic mold. It's annoying. All right, here we go. The ghosty thing. I think it's pretty cool, and it's really big. It's like 11 inches long. Like, damn, boy. And it's pretty great. I really like the paint on it. You got some, like, kind of egg blue and lots of silver. For some reason, Google Assistant just turned on. Why? I don't know. And a little bit of gunmetal. Overall, I think the paint is probably some of the best on this thing. The mold for it is pretty great. It's kind of hard to see, but there's joysticks here, or throttles, and they actually articulate. And this thing erects, so a thicker boy can sit on it, which I think is pretty generous. You can use it as a handle if you want. And then yeah, these throttles move, which is pretty great. And I like the cockpit area. It's definitely my favorite part. It's the most detailed and thoughtful. And there's some I don't even know what that is back there. There's some circle details, Halo stuff. And, alright, how do we want to position this? This guy's really flopsy, like, damn. Alright, you can just, plop on your elite on here, and boom, you're gold as golden. And, these throttles are pretty tiny, but, at the very least, he can grip them. And, he looks comfortable here doing his elite thing, going around being elite, bullying my fellow grunts. Alright, and here are the little extra energy things. They honestly kind of feel like McDonald's toys. I don't know, it's just the plastic used. Just has that McDonald's feeling. Maybe more of like a Chick-fil-A toy. You know what I'm saying? Alright, but they work, their stands, they're good. I always appreciate a good stand, especially when they're blue and look cool. And you know what? It reminds me of the Avatar, The Last Airbender movie, McDonald's toys. And some like Katara crap. Alright. Well, here he is, all situated, and you can erect the cockpit if you want. And overall, I'm a little mixed on this. It looks pretty good here, like this. It's a little inaccurate in a few spots. But, I think the paint is pretty good. The quality, to me at least, is a little wishy-washy. The Elite's joints are kind of loose, and your boy Ian does not appreciate a loose joint. I like my joints tight. And overall, this whole thing just kind of feels light, and the inside of it's actually really hollow, and it's kind of annoying. Tahu has almost more mass than this whole thing, which I think is kind of annoying. And, oh, I forgot there's paint back there. And overall, just some of the quality of it feels mildly lacking, but here's where the plot twist is. The price of this bad boy. This thing is $15 for this huge vehicle and this really big figure. It's all $15. That's really good. Now, it's actual retail price is $20, but everywhere I've seen it, it's on a discount, because this thing kind of seems to be like a Walmart exclusive in many ways. And I picked it up there for $15. Like, that's how much one Spartan figure used to be when I was like a kid and I played Halo. When I saw that price tag, I was like... So, I definitely think that that is pretty pogue, champs. I would definitely get this for that price if you're a Halo fan, but honestly, as a toy, this thing seems very durable and very fun and swishable. It's pretty light, so I would definitely recommend it as a Halo, figure and as a toy. I think it's a pretty great toy, and I think that's where it honestly shines because it's pretty durable. Besides like the loose joints and all that crap. So yeah, if you look at yourself as a Banished Ghost enjoyer, I would say get this. Get it for your little brother who likes Halo, whatever. It's Halo, it's cool, it's cheap. It's not the highest quality in my opinion, but it's durable, and I think it looks pretty good, especially the paint. Could use a little bit of a wash, but it's overall pretty good, I think. Alright, that's all I have to say, fam. Peace out.
I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.